Did you have to outgrow your beard or something?
It took a long time.
When you carry this axe.
كم سنة احتاج جيرارد بتلر لإطالة لحيته؟
Oh, I was very honored.
You carry all of us with you.
Hello, Gerard.
Hello.
Or should I say hello, Stoic?
You can say either. Stoic works.
فستويك هو اسم الشخصية اللي بيقدمها جيرارد بتلر في فيلم How to Train Your Dragon، واللي أول ستوب في البريس تور الخاصة بالفيلم كانت بالرياض.
It's nice to be here. This is a very kind of impressive place to be doing an interview.
So I want to say welcome back to Saudi and welcome to ET بالعربي.
Thank you.
فمن أول ما محبي سلسلة أفلام How to Train Your Dragon تعرفوا على عالم بيرك وتوثلس من 15 سنة، وهم بيطالبوا إنه جيرارد يقدم شخصية ستويك بنسخة اللايف أكشن من كتر ما صوته كان مقنع في الأنيميتد فيرجن.
And dragons guarding the entrance to a hidden world.
You were the only one who was part of this live animation and the director chose you only from the old cast. What does that mean to you?
Oh, I was very honored. Yeah, honored and slightly surprised. But I think with the old one, all those kids are grown up now, whereas I was already grown up. Now I'm just more grown up. I think Dean has always seen me a bit as a kind of custodian and a guardian of How to Train Your Dragon, and so I take that responsibility very seriously. For me, it wasn't just about playing Stoic; it was about the movie as a whole. And everybody coming up, and everybody bringing their game, and everybody realizing what an amazing opportunity it was to make something special, and that the responsibility was on to not coast, not make it easy, not just, we already have a great story, but then how do you take it to another level and really have an audience go, wow, that is, just to be totally blown away by the story.
Come on!
بس أكيد إن الانتقال من تقديم صوت الشخصية فقط ليجسدها بالكامل ما كان سهل.
Talk about your costume. You're a big guy with so many things, layers on you. Did you have to outgrow your beard or something?
No, that's not my beard. Yeah. That would take me 6 years to grow. No, that was the process of every day, 2.5 to 3 hours of hair and makeup.
Wow, that's a long time.
It took a long time because it was also a wig. The beard was in 5 parts, and then there were the eyebrows. It was like everything. And then the costume took over an hour to put on as well because there's so many layers to the costume, and a lot of it was really tough, and everything had to be buttoned down and tied up, and the boots. And so by the time I started on set just filming, I had already been at work for 3.5 hours.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
فستويك هو قائد البلدة والفايكنجز، وهو كمان أبو هيكب اللي نفسه ابنه يطلع مثله.
So Stoic, he's a very tough guy, but also he has a sweet side of him. In which ways can you resemble to him?
I think I have both those parts to me. I mean, I can be quite imposing at times and have a big kind of a big energy. I can also be goofy, and I love to be funny, and also very sensitive. And I think he's a very well-rounded character, because you think he is one thing. You think he's just a big kind of imposing beast, but in actual fact you see there's so much more. He's actually quite a complex character with a lot going on, which is lovely for an audience because you really can also delve into that relationship with his son in all its texture and color.
بس كل هالتحضيرات خلت القصة الخيالية واقعية أكثر.
What was your favorite scene filming?
The big action scene at the end, me with all my warriors behind me was really amazing to shoot. I think my speech in the Great Hall to all the Vikings I love how that scene turned out. I also loved shooting it because we had like 300 Vikings in that hall, and the energy, seeing everybody, the set was incredible, and then everybody with their Viking costumes and me with this big, powerful costume on, and I was so in it on that day, and the energy was electric, so I enjoyed that.
بس هالأجواء الملحمية مش جديدة على جيرارد، فكل معجبينه بيتذكروا الآيكونيك رول اللي قدمه عام 2006 بفيلم 300.
You've done so many heroic movies, and you played the king in 300 movie, and you did so many battles, and now you're playing the chief, and you are fighting the dragons. So which did you enjoy the most? Fighting other men or fighting the dragons?
I like both. Like sometimes fighting other men because I'm actually fighting men.
Yeah.
This one, because we had the big costumes, because the sets were all like in 300 we didn't actually have sets, right? We shot it all inside a studio. The sets were very bare. Here we were literally living in that world. That's what it felt like. So that was incredible because, selfishly, as an actor, I want the experience of also being transported into these worlds as well as an audience. So I feel like when I shot this, we lived in Burke. And we were, really in all those locations and on those sets. And I think that helps with an audience, because I think when people see this movie, they kind of take a step back with just how real and immersive it is, and just how believable these dragons are and the locations are.
Amazing.
Watch out! Here comes!